Hey guys, going good? Well, we've got this new type of video. Since I finally got some people to test it with me, look at these, 4 beautiful islands. I made these in World Painter. Me and the 2 others are gonna see who can survive the most nights here, on these islands. I'll be including parts from their own streams since they were streaming it themselves. So a big shout out to Nexus and Flogic. You should go and subscribe to them or follow them on Twitch. Know who else you should subscribe to? My man Forge Labs over here. He pretty much inspired this video and he puts serious effort with his editor into his content. Like really, you should already be over there and subscribed. Help him out. Anyways, we would have had 4 different players but one had work, leaving just the 3 of us. So that 4th island was shrouded in mystery, protected by all those tall trees. I had the most jungle looking island, Nexus had a clay mountain style island, and Flogic had the Arctic island. Let's see who could survive the most nights on these islands. Okay, day 1. We started with a countdown and then ran onto our islands. Obviously our first goal was to find some beautiful diamonds. Diamond armor and equipment was very important, and the spawn rate had been increased. We had some buggy axes that would result in not being able to chop down wood with wooden axes, so we ditched them. Stone axes worked fine afterwards though. Oh yeah, and when I said the spawn rates were increased, I didn't even know exactly how much 5% actually did. Yeah, I found diamonds right away without even going under the ground yet. Oh my good lord. Wow, when I put the things to a high block level, I wasn't kidding, by the way.
You found it already?
Yeah. Literally right in a stack of coal. During the night of day 1, I found some iron that was enough to make an iron pickaxe to mine the diamonds. As morning rose on day 2, I finally explored a cavern that I had seen before, but there was a lot of zombies in, and I found a buttload of iron, and even more diamonds. At the same time, Flogic had made a nether portal, but we didn't know it actually broke the game slightly, so we quickly helped him get his items back.
Okay, you can't go.
I even had 5 diamonds, so I made a nice shiny diamond helmet. Look at that, it looks pretty nice on me. Anyways, I repositioned and set up a new base slightly further down the coast. I dug into a cavern right away and immediately started setting it up as my main base. First thing I needed though was coal, so I went back to the old base and mined all the coal that I found before. I made sure to grab the furnaces and the smoker that I had left there as well to bring over to the new base. I made some torches and made my way inside. Okay, day 3, I went mining just looking for diamonds, spent the whole day there. Occasionally I took a stop and made a nice seed farm to grow some bread for the coming days. Well, I also spent the majority of day 4 mining as well. So let's see what the others were up to during that time.
Jesus, I can't even kill fish. How disappointing am I? Struggling to kill fish. Like, struggling for real to kill fish. Stop running from me! Accept your fate, fishy! Uh-oh.
Looks like Flogic's having a nice fish, and you'll soon see later on how this came to benefit him. Okay, day 4. We are almost there to begin hunting each other. We had one more day to prepare. I spent most of my time preparing down in the mines and spent it mining. Towards the end of day 4, I got lucky and I found a 12 stack diamond ore, which helped me get all the diamond gear I needed. Yeah, I'm looking pretty good here. But it was time. It was day 5. We were now allowed to hunt each other. This is where the intensity really kicked up for all of us. I immediately started by making a boat and running across to the other island that wasn't occupied. Guess what? Flogic is still fishing. I didn't find much on the abandoned island apart from some nice view, but then I decided to go over to Nexus's island and hunt him down first. This was probably the most crucial mistake I made. I then found Nexus in his own little tower on the top of his tallest mountain. A bit poetic if you think about it. The funniest thing was, I didn't even notice until I was actually looking up at the sky that I saw it in the corner. Oh, hi, I see you up there.
Taking damage from the zombie. This is it, by the way. This is where we die.
Oh god, oh god! Oh god, run! Oh nice, some dramatic rain for our final battle. At the morning of day 6, in the middle of a thunderstorm, I crossed over onto Logic's island. I climbed the ice-cold mountains looking for him, and I even killed a stray which dropped an arrow of slowness. And then, he saw me, and the fight began.
I see you. Hello.
Alright, so he's... Oh.
Oh.
My money's on Flogic.
God damn it, these...
Well, he's after you.
Exactly. This is why I gotta play this so carefully.
Easy peasy.
Probably.
Easy peasy.
Well, I had lost, but it was a test, so it was a good fight between me and Logic. I definitely could have done a lot better, but the reason why he had an advantage was he managed to fish a mending power 4 bow. He had a humongous advantage with those ranged attacks that he hit me with. He also had a lava bucket, I believe, as shown here. Not sure what he used it for. But anyway, here's some extra clips from after the fight, and we were going around showing our bases.
So this is the last island, right?
This is my island, I believe. Yeah, this should be my island. I had a torch over here. This was where I first started digging in, and the diamond was like right here, on top of the block that was here. That's where I found.
I didn't find diamonds for like 2 days.
So I dug down around here, and then look, I found a ton of iron. Like I could make a full iron set with what I found in here, plus some more diamonds. But that wasn't like the real kicker. Like I then changed base after I found like a will you see my base over here on the second point, slightly further down? So I'll wait till you're both out. I even had a bunch of stuff set up. You'll see all my tunnels.
You've went fucking digging, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like look down there. There's one.
I like there's
another. There's another down there.
I had seeds on me as well, but the thing I was looking for I didn't find.
Look, I had all the excess iron stuff and put it in the chest right here.
It's locked, can't see that.
Oh. It's just a bunch.
I can.
Yeah.
Bunch of iron, yeah.
Yeah. And some lapis as well. Oh, do you want to know? Before the hunt began, I got like a vein of diamonds that had like 10 in them.
Yeah, I found like a
1,
16
2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
yeah, I
6,
found a
7,
big one.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So I think
19.
it's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
And I think if you get more people, this could be really fun.
Yeah.
Teams,
But I feel like
teams
there
would be
definitely
great.
needs to be
A
tweaks
reduction,
and
yeah, a
stuff.
reduction in the diamond
Like
value.
reduction in diamonds, maybe like even if you're able to get some form of nether, that's huge. It adds up so much more.
Yeah,
And like
Ordinarily,
mob
I needed
spawns,
to set Never up separately.
mob spawns were I couldn't find a single
yeah,
chicken.
it
I
was,
couldn't find a single
yeah,
cow. No
that
sugarcane.
was an issue with World Painter.
Okay.
Like, because I had to set it to plains and all that. And I even did it on yours, where the upper part of the mountain was like a frost snow layer, so that way
Yeah.
you knew if you went onto the snow. And then
Right,
bird grass.
notes.
So it was weird that, so like you were probably getting the least spawns of them all.
I
think.
found 2 pigs and 2 sheep.
Yeah.
That's like normal mobs, and I basically just found zombies, 2 spiders, and about 6 skeletons.
But yeah,
It's a nice idea, but you need to get like
Yeah,
look at all these spawns. Right, I had none of this.
Yeah,
had some-
I didn't have any.
I had no chickens. Like I was looking for chickens. I get 2 chickens. I make seeds. I kill 1 skeleton. Bone meal gets seeds. Grow
Yeah.
it up. I've got an arrow farm. That's all I needed.
yeah.
Hmm.
What do you think of these
I got
custom
none of these.
trees, by the way? He's like,
Well, the trees are nice.
Yeah.
The trees are nice.
I really liked how they turned out and made the place look a lot nicer and gave you lots of wood without having to spam too many of them.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, but that's the
I
advantage.
literally spent a day fishing.
That's the advantage of like these things, because then more people can join if they show interest, and then that means it gets bigger, and then it can get a lot more
Absolutely.
interesting.
This would be fun to do.
Yeah,
Wait, maybe you'll be able to reach out to Sunny next time. So you mentioned it to him, but like if you
Yeah.
actually initiate, I think he'd be up for it.
yeah,
It's just like you need to let him know because like
yeah.
otherwise he's just gonna plan other things.
I think for the next one I do, which will be like, there'll be like, I'll make like a giant river, and then what if we did like teams, so that way a team versus
Yeah,
two.
teams. Like if you're doing teams, you need a lot more people.
Yeah,
Like at least like if you're doing teams of 2, at least 8 people. Ideally 16, so you've got 8 teams of 2.
Yeah.
That kind of like brings up the suspense more, because with 4 teams, as soon as one team's dead, it's you're in the same situation we were in.
yeah.
But if you've got like 8 teams, it's huge, because even if some guys get in a fight, you still got to be careful. You still got to be
Yeah.
watching what you're doing.
So I think that's a good way we can open it up to more people who are interested in partaking. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like hell, even the meme lords in your chat could probably
Yeah,
partake
like,
and be on your
I
team.
was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure like some people in chat, James, Dave, maybe some other people like they'd
could
probably
be-
be interested in
That
it.
could be the teams, like you just playing with the streamer you're watching.
And it's like you get more engagement that way,
Yeah.
like because finding the viewers in chat, there's obviously a lot more viewers than the streamers you're gonna find, and then it's trying to find people who want to do it,
Yeah.
who's gonna be able to input and have the time.
But yeah, I'd say, despite it, being just the 3 of us, it was a good test.
Definitely a good test run. I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The thing, I'll definitely need to think I need to fix the spawning issue. That is the thing I need to find out how to fix, because I've tried looking it up, and the best thing I got was replace all the grass blocks with burr grass that doesn't have grass, because that apparently interferes, and that did help, actually.
Yeah, I feel like as we've finished the fight and we've started flying around, the mobs have started spawning a lot more.
Yeah,
So I
I've already seen
No.
more passive mobs.
Yeah. Should we do it where at the beginning we all die and then we begin? That would probably be a good way to start it.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
like-
maybe we just let if we set the map up and then just let it live for a bit.
Yeah, that would
Is
be
that
that
my-
would probably be a good idea.